guys, welcome back to Nana's recipe. So today I'm going to be making a delicious chin chin, and these are all the ingredients we will be using. Okay, so I have my all-purpose flour here, I have nutmeg here, I have my liquid milk, I have the salt to taste, I have sugar here, I have eggs here, I have my vanilla essence. This is actually optional. And here I have my baking powder, I have some butter here. So these are all the ingredients we'll be using to make this delicious chin chin. So come along with us. We're going to be sifting our flour, and as you can see, I'm using 1 cup for that's 250 ml. Okay, so calculate with me. This is the second cup. So if you can see, come closer. This is why we sift it, for all this to go. Okay, so I'm just going to trash that. I've done 4 cups, so this is the 5th cup, and this is the 6th cup. Okay, let me just add one more. 7th cup. So we have 1/2 cup of sugar, but we're going to do 2 of this cup, making it 1 cup. Okay, so as you can see, so make it fast. A 1/2 teaspoon, so that's about 2.5 ml. So we're going to be putting our salt. So this is our salt, and then we'll add the remaining one. Okay, so you can make it 2 teaspoons if you choose. We're going next with our nutmeg. So as you can see, 1/2 tablespoon, and then I'm going to add another 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, so as you can see, I'm filtering it, and then you can see the things that are still left. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. If you don't want to add baking powder, it means that your chin chin might likely be very hard. Okay, so let me reduce that. It seems too much, so just add 1/2 teaspoon. We're going to mix all this together, and after mixing them, we are now going to go in with our dry ingredients. So I'm just going to leave a hole with butter. Okay, so I'm going to use about 250 grams of butter for this recipe, about 250 grams, and then we're going to mix that together until it begins to look like a crumb. Everything is properly coated, and then it's looking like a breadcrumb. That's when you know that it's ready for the other wet ingredients. So you can also melt this butter if it's not soft butter. Okay, so we'll just keep doing that, massage it through till it becomes crumb-like. Okay, with our butter mix, it looks like a crumb. Okay, like breadcrumbs. It's no longer the smooth stuff, you know. So I'm just going to create a hole in the middle. I'm going to add this is actually optional, but I just want to add it for extra flavor. 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to add another 1/2. Milk. So we're going to be putting the milk in batches. We're not going to add everything at the same time. In case you don't want to use milk, you can use water. Okay, I'm going with milk, more milk. this is exercise, this is work. Like, just, mixing the dough. You keep putting water till you get your consistency. At some point as well, you have to add flour just to hold it together. If you think we have the consistency that we want, so I'm just going to allow this to sit in the freezer or fridge for 5 minutes, then we'll continue. We'll be right back. We're going to flour our work surface. This is where we'll be rolling our dough. And this is all our dough, and then I will leave the rest to fit. So this is what we'll work with now. As you can see, we'll cut out a little of that. Now I'm using my chin chin cutter, pizza cutter rather, but it can be used for chin chin as well. It just makes it easier. If you don't have this, you can use your knife, okay? So this is what our chin chin looks like. So I'm going in with onion for flavor and taste, and then I'm going in with some thyme. This is optional, but I just want extra taste. Okay. So it's still not hot yet. I'm not going to increase the flame a bit. So with time you reduce the heat as well to medium heat so that it cooks inside properly. You can see it's frying beautifully. It's not foaming too much because the flour is that flour that you sprinkle, the flour that you sprinkle when you want to cut it is not too much. Okay, so you want to take note of that. Don't put too much flour when rolling the chin chin, so it's not foamy and then it soaks oil. Like I said, you can skip the onions, you can skip the thyme. Very important point to note: you just put your chin chin and you leave it and go away. You keep stirring and stirring so that it gets brown together, okay? Or you just come out, you will end up having chin chin that is not, some are properly done, others are not. So you want to keep stirring and stirring, okay? So this is the color that I want my chin chin to look like, because by the time it gets cold, it's going to turn brown the more. So I'm removing it now, as you can see. And I'm just putting it inside here. Look at that awesomeness. Awesome, beautiful chin chin. So this is the next batch that is going into the oil. As you can see, I'm just going to put that in, and then I would increase the oil a bit. Package the chin chin in this container.